Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire Ascension Mode Mini Series. This is Ascension Mode level 19 with the silent boss and more challenging movesets and abilities. Let's get into this. So I abandoned the last run because I got the Lagavulin fight and I did not have one attack card in my deck. So playing as many runs as I've played, I know that if you do not have a single attack card in your deck, you will not be able to beat the Lagavulin. So just to save myself a bit of time, because it was going to be a long, drawn-out process before I eventually died, I just decided to just immediately abandon the run. It saves me a lot of time and effort, so I abandon a lot of runs now. If I see that there isn't a, I almost want to say guaranteed win on the first 3 turns against the Lagavulin, I will just abandon the Lagavulin run, because I don't see a point in it. The Lagavulin he's too strong in comparison with the other 2 elites on the first floor. Like, literally think about it this way. What's the most scary elite you can see with this silent? You would think it's Gremlin Nub. But even the Gremlin Nub doesn't take away your damage. You fight the sentries, they don't take away your damage. The Lagavulin hits for 20 damage a turn. Think about the sentries, right, for a second. They hit for 10, then 20, then 10, then 20, then 10, then 20. That's 3 enemies. 10, then 20, 10, then 20, 10, then 20. The Lagavulin hits for 20. And then he hits for an additional 20, and then he removes 2 dex and 2 strength. So if you have basic attacks, like I only had basic attacks, that's it, or only basic attacks, they were hitting for 0. I wasn't dying, but they were hitting for 0. So I was like, well, at this point I'm going to die in like 2 or 3 more turns, so I just abandoned. And I do that quite often now, because I've played enough of this to know that you need very, very good RNG in this game if you have any hope of winning. So if you do not get good RNG, you might as well just throw the one. Well, I'm not throwing the one. That sounds really bad, throwing the one. What I mean to say is I'm abandoning runs as soon as I see that this run is not going to make it, or this run doesn't feel well or good enough, or this run doesn't feel like this run has potential. I'll just abandon it. It's just so much easier. So I obviously prefer it, and it also saves a lot of time because I'm recording. You know, time is of the essence for me. I do not have the luxury of being able to play Slay the Spire at my own leisure. I do have to play it according to what is best for me, and what is best for me at the moment is to just know when to, for instance, well, quit sounds weird, right? Quit doesn't sound good. I'm gonna sneeze, it's gonna be horrible. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Yeah, quitting sounds really bad. Like, I don't want to use the word quit. I just don't think it sounds good. It sounds pretty bad. I don't like it. So what I'm more gonna say is that I look at the run and I think to myself, realistically, what is the chance this run will win where I'm at now? And then I make my choice from there pretty much. These are 13 damage ships when they're vulnerable. That's insane. I think it was the right choice to upgrade the ships. I would love to get use these potions, but I've got 2 pretty good potions right now that I just can't see myself throwing away. I'm going to be fighting at meat probably. A bit worried if it's the Lagavulin. It will be a bit of a problem for us. But I'm not sure yet. Excuse me, would have killed him for his choke. Actually, I should have probably done that, but whatever. Not taking damage, so that's all that matters. Master of Stabs still cost 0. As long as the Master of Stabs cost 0, we should be fine. Of course, that does entail that we draw the Master of Stabs, so yeah, that's a pretty big deal. So Master of Stabs cost 1 now. 1 for 16 is still completely acceptable. Obviously, Master of Stabs specifically is very bad against the upcoming boss, as he hits us multiple times. So if he hits us multiple times, makes the Master of Stabs cost 0, and that's extremely likely to happen. So that's something to keep in mind. But the extra dex is pretty useful, so not too worried. But I'm still keeping that in mind, that it is a potential problem for us that we might need to look into. I don't feel like these are good enough, so I'll skip this. But I don't know if I should fight this elite now. If it's the Gremlin Nub, I'll be fine. It is the Gremlin Nub. Okay, so I have a very good chance now that it is the Gremlin Nub, so I'm gonna go eyes. I feel like he's already vulnerable. I'm actually gonna play the Shiv card, because playing the Cloak and Dagger right now would not be bad. if we got it. We didn't get it, but if we had got it, it wouldn't have been bad, and I wouldn't have mind playing it. Whereas he's pretty much guaranteed dead next turn, so it's okay. I can give him a little bit of extra damage. I think he's pretty much guaranteed dead next turn. I do not see him surviving next turn, because I knew Cloak and Dagger was definitely coming, and I knew the damage I had with it was enough. So I need defensive cards, as I'm not added yet any defensive cards to the deck, so I'm a bit worried. So I'll add a drop and roll just to have a defensive card in the deck, but obviously I clearly don't think that is the best option that's available. I feel that there are probably better options. I'm actually going to go for the Gambler's Brew and look for some zero costers, simply just because I don't want to take damage right now. Okay, then I got to split him, I guess, so that's actually fine. It's not great, that's fine. That's a lot of damage, dude. I think this is no damage, so I'm gonna do it this way for now. Boot has obviously always been good for us. Masterful Stab, we get a little bit of that accuracy out, we get a little bit of that choke out, a little bit of that stabbing out. Some more Cloak and Daggers obviously are good. These aren't good at all. These aren't good at all, man. Excuse me, I'm gonna rest up, have to, don't have a choice. Sorry about that, I didn't realize my mic was still muted. I'm a little bit embarrassed, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm through this, you are taking 7 plus 4 is 11, so I can do this and still take 0, which is important for my Masterful Stab. Yeah, the mic was muted. I didn't actually realize until it was kind of, I wouldn't say too late, but it was kind of too late. I was really like in a position where I was like, oh crap. So there we just took 2 hits, that means our Masterful Stabs just became completely useless in our deck. This is a big deal for us because we can't actually afford to have the Masterful Stabs unplayable, and now they are completely going to be unplayable for the rest of the run. That's okay. We have super shifts. I think if we can make our way with the super shifts, we could be fine. It means we have to draw the super shifts quite often. It's reasonably unlikely. So I have to explosion potion now, then actually have a choice. If I don't, I will die. So this run is really, really good, but in typical Slay the Spire fashion, we are actually very close to death. We could die very, very easily in the upcoming fights. You know, Masterful Stab's quite a big chunk of my DPS are now completely useless. Our boy, this is a very important neutralize, by the way. I don't know how to explain how important that neutralize roll was for us, because that neutralize pretty much saved us from taking any damage. And I think had we taken any damage, we could have found ourselves in a very bad place like we are going to next turn. So he's going to be attacking for 30 something damage next turn. 36. We do not have 36 HP right now, but I think we're going to just make it. Oh, we were 6 damage short. That was almost a heartbreaking moment for me. So I don't know if I'm going to win. I might die now because I can't really attack this guy. Can I? I physically can't attack him now. So if I don't draw 2 defense next turn, I lose. Okay. 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 6. Taking 4. I can hit him once maybe. I can hit him once. Yeah. So I have to do 19 damage next turn, I lose, right? And we lose. Because we physically cannot do 19 damage. Wait. We're not dead yet because we're only taking 12. We have 1 HP, baby. We have 1 HP. We're still in this. We are still in this. Okay, I cannot believe we just about 1 HP. That is insane. So what do we want here? Glass Knife, Malaise, or the other option? I think Malaise could be good, especially come up against something like the Champ. But it's so complicated against the Champ is the problem. Pandora's Box I don't think is a good idea because I need the defense. Philosopher's Stone, as we all know, is very, very bad. Runic Dome is also very bad. I think all of these are bad, but I'll take Philosopher's Stone. If I come up against the birdies, we're in trouble, but other than that, we're fine. But we do hurt the birdies for 5 every time because of the boot. So the birdies aren't actually that big of a problem today specifically. Usually the birdies are quite a big problem. And I would go out of my way to avoid them, but I think we can actually get away with it. I've got quite a bit of money, so a shop is definitely tempting, but a shop will lead us to an elite. Any shop leads us to an elite. I'm kind of in a shitty position here. No, oh my goodness, birdie first roll. I'm kind of not surprised though, because oops, I mean they're still doing 5, so it doesn't really matter, right? So we knocked down 1. That's already a big deal. We'll put up block for the next turn. I'm gonna malaise this guy. I mean, does 0. Now we're taking no damage. So we actually got through the first fight without taking damage. That's, in my opinion, straight up, I think that's a miracle. Because his bird is tough, dude. He's so strong. I don't know what I'm supposed to do against them, honestly. I'm gonna do 5 damage. We have to start doing damage. Boundary Beam will also not serve any purpose for us, obviously, because yeah, so our literal Master Stabs, all of them in our deck. Oh crap, I misclicked. I am so over misclicking because my mouse is bad, because I need a new mouse, like really desperately, but I can't afford one, so I'm stuck in this really shitty situation of like, well, I can't get a new mouse because I just physically cannot afford one, and that really sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm going to lose half my HP gauge because we came up against the birdies in the first round. Now I know it frustrates me a lot, because as you all clearly heard, I specifically said if I come against birdies, I'm in trouble, and then the game was like, okay, here's the birdies, you know, there's 13 energy Master Stabs, I'm sure you can play it, go for it. Because the birdies truly were the only things that could give me some, well, I mean, there's lots of things here that are obviously clearly going to be able to give me some trouble, but specifically the birdies, I think they give me the most trouble. Okay, this could be really bad, or it could be amazing. It could also be, oh my god, this is amazing. I think, isn't that our second one this run? To get a relic here, Vajra 2, oh my word. So there's like an actual really good chance we can win this run. We just need a little bit of good luck from the game, just a tad, and we'll be in a very nice place. So game, please have mercy on my soul and just give me some good luck for once, just for this one run. This one run, have my back and just give me everything I want every time I want it, without ever giving me something I don't want to see for the rest of my eternal life. I mean, I don't think that's awesome too much. Do you guys think that's awesome too much? Do you? Oh no, not the Sneko plant. I hate these Sneko plants so much. He's so strong. I'll put up some little bit of extra block next time. This guy is so strong. He does 20s. Why are you doing 27? Since when? Since when do you do 27? It's the extra strength. It's the extra strength. I think that was the best way to handle this. It's the extra strength, guys. I forgot he was going to get extra strength, and there was nothing we could do about it. I'm going to be popping the block potion here. I think I have no choice. I think I die, but please debuff me. He is debuffing me, so I don't have to kill him. I can just get him really close to death. So I think we can gamble. As long as we get one attack next turn, he's basically dead, because we do 5 damage with all attacks. Yes, we did it. We survived. Please, I was like, please just give me something useful. Singing Bowl's amazing. Okay, this run seems to be giving me a chance, guys, and I'm extremely excited about it. Oh my god, 2 elites. I thought it was only 1 elite. I didn't see there were 2. Do I go for the super elite instead then? I don't want to. 2 elites is such a problem. I thought it was 1 elite. I honestly thought it was 1 elite, guys. I'm not kidding. I truly thought it was 1 elite. I did not realize it was actually 2 elites. If I knew it was 2 elites, I would have played this so differently. Okay, so we got a little bit of damage in. That's really good for us. Potion is kind of useful. It is actually very useful. I'm not gonna lie to you. That weakness could come in handy. This guy can actually just kill us at any point when he decides. And he's like, okay, I'm not in the mood for this anymore. Goodbye. Then we did. It's literally that simple. And that hurts, guys. That hurts. I don't think we can kill him, so I'll have to put up a block. I'm not gonna attack. I will attack you, actually. And then I'll attack. I'll take the extra 4 here to push into potential one-shot range next time, because I think that's important. So that's the attack we were worried about the whole time, and this is the worst hand. The absolute worst hand we could have gotten in this situation. There was no hand. Oh, I don't want extra. 5 extra HP. 5 extra HP, guys. If I lose this run because of 5 HP, I'm never ever gonna forgive you. Ever. For the rest of my life, I'm gonna blame you for everything that's gone wrong in my life. Master Stabs are completely useless in our deck right now. We knew this was coming. It's my own fault for adding Master Stabs to the deck in the first place. I should have never done that. I don't know if we can win this. I think we're gonna die here. Why did it have to be this? It could have been anything. It could have been literally almost anything, and we would have been fine. But it had to be this very specific elite fight, and this very specific elite fight is like the one elite fight that will actually kill me. Except choke them out, boys. Oh my goodness, we actually won that elite fight. Okay, so leg sweep. I think we definitely won leg sweep. Who's our boss? We didn't check who our boss was. It was the collector. Now the collector, I'm racing. Screw that, I'm racing. The collector is a problem because the collector, you know, he. They gave me a shuriken. The game gave me a shuriken. I feel like the game is trying to tell me something. It's trying to tell me something. It's like a message, a love letter from the game. Something like, you can win this run. Believe in yourself. You know what, game? You don't have to tell me twice. I believe. I believe in the me. I believe in this game right now. I'm gonna pop this attack card because I really want this guy to die. Remember that AC for like a minute. We have super good relics, and to have relics this good on this hero is unspoken. It never happens. To have one this good, this run is actually so good, and we just need to make sure we just get just the right stuff to push it over the edge. Like, I think now we start adding max HP. Okay, this is the last final scary part of the run. This determines our win or loss. These guys are badasses. They are badasses, guys. I just want you to know this. But it's not a good thing, it's a bad thing. I'm popping the power card, screw it. Give me the amazing power. Accuracy is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Okay, so Master Stab is free. That's important. And then we can shiv for free. And then we can shiv for free. And then we can kill and get a criminal play. We can defend. I'm going to malaise. Wait. Malaise you. Okay, beautiful. He's weakened. He's got strength missing. This guy gets super strong really fast. We didn't take any damage on their first turn. That's a very, very big deal. So I'm going to weaken you now because I can. I'm going to strike you. I'm going to use this. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you. Get his strength up. Not taking damage. Perfect. So we're still in this. We still have a chance. Just got to be very casual about the whole situation. Just realize where we're at, what's happening. We're getting them upgrades. It's very important. You know, we're getting everything we need. We're getting shuriken procs. We're getting we got accuracy out. You know, we got it all, baby. We got it all. All we need to do now, just wait for the victory to just fall into our laps. We got Sing Bowl. You know, we're adding that HP every turn. You know. We're getting some HP, we got some stuff that makes stuff free in our deck. Anytime you have anything that makes stuff free in your deck, you know, in a good place. Nunchaku is pretty good. Do I want Blur or do I want HP? I think I want HP. I'm gonna go to that shop because I have a lot of money, but I'm scared. I keep taking the cloak and daggers if you guys are wondering, and I'll tell you why. Because I really think that a very important part of my run is to make sure that these shiv plays happen as much as possible, and the cloak and dagger makes that possible. And then also I think it's very important for us that we have ways to counteract what the game is doing, and to do that we want to make sure that we have block to defend ourselves with, because I think that's obviously of utmost importance. Getting some good quality defense in there. So I'm going to take a little bit more damage. It's okay. It's one more damage. It's not a problem. Now the question is, do we heal up before the boss, or do we upgrade a cloak and dagger? Now my personal opinion is that I should upgrade a cloak and dagger, but You know... Oh man, we're healing. We're gonna have to heal because I cannot fight this guy. Why did it have to be you? It could have been anyone in the world. I will block all the way because obviously my masterful stabs are now going to be very expensive. It costs 1 instead of 0, which is a problem, by the way, in case you're wondering. We always want masterful stabs to consider them applicable. We're going to get weakened and failed. This is a very scary fight. This fight sucks. I'm just going to speak straight up with you guys. This fight really sucks for us. It's like of all the fights we could have got, this is the one fight I wish to death I had not had to see, because this fight is going to pretty much force me to heal, but I am getting 25 HP. If I can maybe kill him right now, right here, that would be good, but I don't think I can. So I think we're going to, yeah, we're going to unfortunately take a very, very big hit here. We almost died actually, so we're definitely wasting up. As much as like there's a lot of things I want to do in this game, such as upgrading a ton of cards, we are wasting up. Take the max HP, I think still. I think at this point you just take max HP. We're racing up, we're getting extra 25 fun on the boss. That's good. And we get Alchemize, and it could give us something really good. This is tricky. I'm melee-ing him, I think that's the smartest play. He's weakened quite a lot, quite heavily if you will. And I think that's a very important feature that I have to keep in mind. And now we're still going to get our strength up, which is very nice. I think we even get away without taking damage, which is even better. No, we don't. We have 1 extra. We take 0. This is really good. Okay, give me a... No, it's not what I wanted, but it's okay. I understand again. Can't give me a perfect run. I would be asking a little too much. You know, I really got a pretty good run going. I can't expect to get a problem. So our master stabs are not pointless. They all cost 2. So very, very difficult to obviously get out from the field in that case. Gremlin Nub is always useful. Strike. Master stabs, ton of damage. Strike, get those strengths up. So we're getting strengths up slowly but surely here, which is our scaling, which we need. We are weakened, vulnerable, and failed now, which is a big problem. Obviously, this guy's going to start attacking very soon and very hard. So there's the accuracy finally showed up. A little bit of one of those showed up too late situations, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I really believe in this run. I think this run really has a chance. All we need to win is just a little bit of good RNG, a little bit of luck from the game, and we can actually win. So he did buff himself, he's stronger, but I'm also getting strength too, dude. You're not the only one getting strength. I'm healing myself a little bit. I'm vulnerable and failed forever, which is scary, but I do a ton of damage on the ships, and I do make quite a bunch of ships, guys, as you can clearly see. I will master stab here, and then got 2 strengths out of that, and I'm only taking 7 here, which is really not that bad considering. Now the big damage is going to start, and this is where we start getting frightened, because this is where things start getting a little bit intimidating. Hoping for some type of weaken, we didn't get it. We're going to get that strength up though, which is very helpful, and we're going to block as much as we can. So we're losing half our HP gauge here, but that's not too bad. So he's summoning. This is a very unfortunate turn for us. Him summoning, we don't want that. We pretty much just never want this guy to ever summon. Because every time he summons, it makes it harder for us to kill things. Well, because there's too many things in the field, which means we have to block quite a lot more. And every time we block a little bit more, we do take a ton of damage. Like a ton. Any attack. It's the perfect attack. We're getting those strengths up. We're making these strengths up happen. It's very, very good. He's buffing. He is doing something. I'm not entirely sure what. We're just going to get more strengths up here, I think. So our shivs actually do more damage than our strikes. So we probably want to keep that in mind and actually play the strikes first and then the shivs last. It's 24 incoming damage. That's a ton of incoming damage. But I think we can weaken him, which is important. He's already weakened. So we can take out 1. Get him. I was hoping for an attack. It's okay, we're going to block as much as we can block. We're not actually taking damage, we're having exactly enough block amount of damage here. This is huge, this is huge. Now we're just going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, and then shit. Block. 33 damage, we got 14 strength. 33 damage, we got 14 strength. It should be possible. It should be very possible. It should be extremely possible. It should be basically guaranteed. Goodbye. Oh, the strength gain 15 strength. It's ridiculous. Our deck is definitely lacking some things, so I need to think about this. I need to think very carefully. Nightmaring accuracy would break the game, I think. But do I have the stuff to do? I don't think I do. I don't think I want a nightmare specifically. Also, I don't want Grand Finale. I'm pretty sure. Nightmare is tempting, but it's too expensive. It costs 3 energy. We have 4 energy. We can't really make it. You know what? We're not going to take out. We're just going to get a 2 max HP upgrade. Okay, now it's a very important pickup. It's Blackstar. We can't take any of the other 2. We can't take Bubble Choker. We can't. Oh, Don't Decker scale faster than rescale, which is what my fear is. And we are forced to find an elite before the first bonfire game. So Slay the Spire is doing me a little dirty. Doing me just a little dirty here before the end. But we can still pull it through. I think it's going to require a little bit of good luck in general. But I think we can definitely still win this. We got a pretty thick deck, 27 cards. No, it's not a deck that's on the small side of things. Let's not pretend here. It's very clear that this deck is very thick, and we will take quite a bit of damage. I should have probably blocked there. Actually, I should have probably blocked because I knew I had a reasonably good chance of killing him here. Obviously, I didn't kill him here, so I guess I'm very glad I didn't block him. I don't know. Not sure exactly what I'm supposed to think about this. All I know is I'm going to keep tanking damage like this because I never kill this guy for some reason. So I actually lost a lot of. There we go. This is why all our attacks did not show up. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not doing that. Okay. So what do we want? I mean, finisher could be good, but I think right now I truly just want to start. Oh, man, this is scary. Okay, let's fight a boss. It's the boss Slime. It is a very scary fight. There's no doubt about that. It's very clear that this is a very scary fight for us. So now that's kind of perfect. He's not getting knocked down yet, but he also isn't in a position where we are gonna not do enough damage to it. So here we go. Full in. 1, 2, 3. I'll do it now. I should have definitely popped the steroid potion. I should have definitely. He was dead if I popped the steroid potion. It's okay, but it's still a pretty big mistake on my side, and I should try my best to not make these type of mistakes, because these type of mistakes can actually end up costing you quite heavily, as you're going to probably see now. We'll find out though. So I healed from Pantograph because it was the start of a boss battle. Are you kidding me? I actually had no idea it worked like that. So that was actually a free heal too, which is insane. I think Terror is good enough, but it's scary. This the thing is with this run, and it's the most scary part of this run is that it's just the run itself is very intimidating. Everything about it, this is just a very intimidating situation that I find myself in. I'm like, okay, depending on how this goes, I could be either in an amazing position or I'm just dead. Oh, it's 1 energy. I had 1 extra energy for some reason. I'm not taking damage here specifically, but I definitely thought I had 1 extra energy to play around with there. So not having that 1 extra energy definitely hurt me. Hopefully I'll be able to get the kill here. I don't. We need to make sure we get it next turn, because next turn he is going to explode and do 30 damage to us, which really is going to take. Also want to make sure I get enough defense out of this, because I do not want to die. Beautiful. This is a nice turn to do that. Beautiful. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Okay. So how do we kill this guy? I mean, it's really hard because we have to attack him. We clearly do not want to ever attack this man if we do not need to. Attacking him is just really bad for us. We'll just kill him. We'll not kill him. So I'm actually not going to attack him. I'll wait on that. So he's going to get more spikes. That's intimidating. Him having more spikes is always very scary for us, because the more spikes he has, obviously, the harder it is for us to outblock that damage of these spikes. But if something like this happens, it's perfect. It was a beautiful fight for us. I think backflip is something we might potentially want to look into, but I'm going to just keep taking max HP for as long as I can. I'll take 1 more max HP. Okay, I want to go to a shop with 500 money, so I'm definitely going to take this route. And it's Tangular. This is a big scary problem. This is a very big and very scary problem for me, and I'm very intimidated right now. Oh my goodness, you have officially intimidated the enemy. I'll take 5. I can't waste a block push on 5 damage. It's too little damage for me to waste a block push now. Here though, Dude, can you stop attacking for like the maximum you can attack for? That would be great. I want to hit him again, because I want the strength up, but worried. Okay, 13 and a buff. 13 and a debuff or 13 and a buff? 13 and a debuff. I think that's fine, honestly. Okay, 25 is a lot, but 19 is less. 22 is way less. We'll go for a striker. Okay. I'll definitely go for one of these for the strength up. I hope you don't do your super attack. You're of course doing a super attack, so I'll pop the intangible version. Would have loved to have kept that for the elite. That's coming up next turn, but what can I say? I can't afford to take what I'm taking here. So, I misplayed that clearly. And this next turn, these we don't need cursed. I assume we definitely don't need it by the big attack though, which is worse than the curse. Please don't big attack. Please don't be of course big attack. Why do you big attack so often? Like, I've never seen you big attack that much. It's actually super bad for me because it kills me. And I just don't want that. Okay, we got through him okay, I guess. Just more max HP. Some of these like, oh no. This is really bad. This is really bad. Because I mean I scale, which is fine, but first of all, my masterful stabs cost 1 now, which is obviously super bad. B, which is worse than that, is the fact that he outscales me very fast, very quickly, and that's not good. Now we are going to get 3 attacks quite often due to our infinite blades, but as I mentioned, you know, this guy, he will end your run. He's actually ended most of my Ascension Mode runs. Also, let's play the cards in the right order. I think that's something I don't do as often. I should definitely start focusing on. So turn 1, this, turn 2, that, turn 3, that, turn 4, that, turn 5. And we are literally going to lose half our HP gauge right now. I'm going to lose the run because I ran into the head, and the head is the hard counter to every single Ascension Mode run I ever do. 48 damage. This is unfortunate. I'm very sad. I'm very sad that I'm losing this run. Unless... oh my goodness. Oh, it was a super head too. No wonder why he was so strong. This shop is important. This shop is probably the determining factor of whether we will win this Ascension Mode run or not. It hit both. It actually hit both. That is so lucky. You know what I think could be good for us? Well, clearly card removal. I mean, card removals. And you know what needs to go? Master Stabs. Master Stabs need to go. They've done their job and they tried really hard, and I appreciate it tremendously. But I think it's time to say goodbye to the card removal. So we just need to make that to this bonfire, which means we have to go through 1 more enemy, 2 more enemies. Why did this have to be an enemy game? You did me dirty. You did me so dirty. You did me so dirty. But you know what? As they say, that's life. That's what the people say. One moment you're happy, the next moment you're dating game over. It's just how it goes, man. That's just how it goes. I should potentially have gone for DPS there, but I saw opportunity to take no damage, so I was like, okay, well, let's rather take no damage. I'm worried about the next turn though, and I had good reason to, as you can clearly see here, but I was very worried about this turn, and unfortunately, it does look like this turn is going to be a big problem for us. But what if I do one of these? Will that help me a little bit? Okay, what if I do one of these? Will that help me a little bit? If I do one of these, will that help a little bit? What if I do one of those? Oh my god, you are dead. Okay. So now we need to just kill the Spike Boy. Spike Boy very hard to kill, clearly, because how do you kill a man that puts up 80 billion armor every turn? Well, honestly, I don't know. I mean, you do damage whenever you can. And that's about all you can do. So this guy's a real pain in the butt. Like, he's a real pain in the butt. You know why? How do I even kill this guy without taking damage? I mean, it's 13 damage. I will die. I will die from hitting him, is what it comes down to. Like, hitting him will kill me faster than I kill him. So I'll take 1 here. So 1 for 15. I think is acceptable. Moving on. So it's 15 spike damage right now. That means we literally do die from attacking him. We literally die. And we have no way to hit him. 17? 17, dude. Don't you think you've gone a little bit too far now? Like, relax, please. I can't. Dude, stop! You have to stop at some point. It's 19. I've never seen 19. I actually didn't know 19 was possible. I've never seen 19, guys. I've honestly never seen 19. Strawberry and Omomoy, those are good. So, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna race because I don't want to take any chances. I just don't want to take any chances. I think that if I go through here, I don't know what's gonna happen and I could die. Lose a gold up 10 already. Yeah, fine with that. That's perfectly fine. So now oh no. Oh no. This is scary. Why did it have to be the transient? You just couldn't give me like a normal enemy that I could actually kill. You had to give me probably the most intimidating person in this game. The transient. That's a little bit mean game. I mean, I'm scaling 1 damage a turn, I guess, but that's not going to win against this guy. I can guarantee that. Oh my word, look at this. This turns a problem. That turns a big problem. It's beautiful. Exactly what I was hoping for. Something along those lines. Okay. I think we could get one shot at here if we get a very unlucky turn, which is definitely possible, by the way, because this is the transient, and as you all know, the transient, he's not someone to joke around against. He will kick your butt, and he will not even feel bad about it. 2 more turns of survival. 60 damage in 1 turn, by the way. 60 damage in 1 turn. Just take a second to let that sink in for you guys. 60 damage in 1 turn, and he does it like it's nothing too. He's just like, yeah, don't worry about it, guys. 60 damage, no problem. Next turn he's going to be doing 70 damage. 70 damage, guys. Look at that. Look at the cheeks. What is 70 damage? How do you do 70 damage and still look me in the eye and pretend that you think it's fair and plausible? I'm just saying. It's insane. It's actually insane. I think accuracy is 100% acceptable at this point. And I'm wasting up again, 100%. So I'm pretty much guaranteed to be at 4 HP for this Donut Decker fight. So it's our best chance. Straight up, the Donut Decker fight is our best chance. There is no chance for us that is better than the Donut Decker fight. If we're gonna win, it's gonna be on the Donut Decker fight. Now, I don't know if we're gonna win. I would be obviously extremely ecstatically happy if that was the case, but we just don't know. We just don't know. There's no way to know. It's going to be close. That's what I'm saying. Obviously, you know, we're going to do this. Oh my goodness. If I get this type of hand on Donut Decker, of course I will win. To get this hand against Donut Decker, I mean, I am pretty much asking for the world's greatest turn of events to happen. And I mean, that I think is also quite a bit. But 95 HP. I'm going to upgrade the accuracy. So our shivs do maximum damage. Donut Decker, let's go. So I will be 3 artifacts. They get 3 artifacts. I didn't actually know they got 3 artifacts. That one hurts a little bit. Got the strength back on 2-1. I'll take any damage. Okay. So far, still a chance. You know, they've powered up. They're very strong. They're very intimidating. Very, very bad draw for us. This draw scares me. That draw makes me wonder, like, could I lose this round? And I think I can. Lead these cloak and dagger draws. They're so important. They're so important for us. I can't actually describe how important these draws are for us. They're so important. They're like, these draws are pretty much like, if we don't get cloak and dagger every turn, we could just die. And we didn't get it, so we could actually just die here. So I'm just contemplating if I want to play the intangible. I think I'm going to hold off on it. I know I should probably play it just to get it out there and be in a good place, but I'm gonna be a little bit on the risky side. And today I'm just gonna gamble it a little bit. You know what I mean? Not completely gamble, because I don't want to be super risky, boy. I'm just gonna gamble just a tad, just a little. Now, obviously getting deck stuff would be an amazing plus, but I think I might be able to kill Donut next time if I get a good draw. And I did get a reasonably good draw here. A bit of luck on my side. So 1 down. That's a good sign. We're taking out 1 enemy already. Always good. We still have intangible if we need it. That's very exciting. That's a lot of incoming damage though. And this is a very bad turn. So this could be a turn where you might contemplate using intangible. I'm not going to yet. I think I'll keep it for the turn I will die. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, this is the turn I would have died regardless. So let's rather, instead of using it and wasting it, let's rather wait it out on the turn and see if that's the right turn to pop it. So like this looks like a good turn to pop intangible. I think if we're going to pop intangible, we should probably pop it right now. Because we could kill him next turn. I'm a bit worried. Can I survive if I don't? I do survive, which means I get to keep intangible one more turn. I think that's worth it. 3 damage. You know, that's a very good place to be, don't get me wrong. I appreciate it. And I think it was very, very nice. So next turn we pop intangible for his big attack. If we don't kill him, of course. I mean, we could always just straight up just kill them without popping intangible. Because why pop the potion if you don't need to pop the potion? Ta-tum. Ascension Mode level 19 completed. 1525 score. Against the Heart. Ascension Mode level 20 unlocked on the Silent. I cannot actually believe this day came. That was a run of destiny. And I'm starting to think like the only way to win as the Silent specifically is just Cloak and Dagger runs, guys. Cloak and Dagger, accuracy. My daggers were doing like 14 damage without the strength upgrades from the Shuriken. Now obviously we had Shuriken. That is such a big deal. We got the red mask and marbles, which was really good for moving those artifacts from donor to get that terrorize on, that to vulnerable for 100 turns, to just give us that ability to do as much damage we're doing. Mummified Hand, clutch card with Birdface Orange, just keep us sustained with that heal. Warpaint hitting both Cloak and Daggers. That was just Slay the Spire saying, here's some good luck for a change. You get bad luck so many runs, here's the good luck turn, here's the good luck round. And that was just absolutely amazing. I'm extremely excited and happy, obviously, to have got one. I'm not sure if Black Star ended up playing such a big role. We probably did 1 or 2 elites after Black Star, let's find out. Then we took it here, elite here, so we got 2 relics there. We got the old coin, the ancient tea set from Black Star over there, and we didn't do any more elites because I'm a little baby and I run away from elites when I see them, especially on the 3rd floor. I'm surprised we barely beat the head, by the way. We took so much damage against the head. I mean, how much did we take? 44 damage against the head, and we were on like, after fighting the writhing mass, on like 60 HP. So you know, that was scary. We ended up 18 HP against the head. That's what we ended on. I think all the max HP. Remember, we beat Donor on 3. How many? We had 95 max HP. If I had not taken so many HP upgrades from Singing Bowl, we were actually just dead on that fight. We were just straight up dead. So we had the intangible potion. We did save it for the turn where we get knocked out of the race. So I'm very excited about that. But this made my day. To get this win now, 11:21 PM at night, you know, the last run before I go to bed for the night. To get that win just feels good. 19th of January. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it, as you know, it lets more people see the channel, lets more people see the views. Without further ado, I'll see you all in the next episode of Slay the Spire. Ascension Mode level 20. We are almost there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.